Here are my ESL activities and games for St. Patrick's Day. So the first idea I have is the history of St. Patrick's Day. So have a little look on YouTube, look up History of St. Patrick's Day ESL, and there's a bunch of good YouTube videos that you can show your students. Then you can ask some comprehension questions, focus on vocabulary, some discussion questions, etc. It's possible to make a whole lesson out of this. And you can also do trivia related to this as well, with the vocabulary or the facts about the history. All right, the second idea I have is charades or Pictionary. So these are very similar activities. Charades, of course, is acting, and Pictionary is drawing. So use the words or the expressions, phrases, sentences related to St. Patrick's Day, and students can draw or act them out, and then their team can guess what these things are. All right, the next idea I have is cookie or door decorating. So cookies you can do just with your class. You can bring in maybe like a shamrock shaped cookie and then bring in some green icing. And then I always get students to bring in some sparkles, some sprinkles, some decorations, candy, etc. And then we just have fun decorating cookies. I always bring a paper plate or some paper napkins to prevent like chaos and mess. And yeah, students can take them home or they can eat them when they're done. Door decorating is perfect if you teach a homeroom. So I get the other teachers in the school and we kind of have a little contest to see who can come up with the best door related to St. Patrick's Day. And I get the principal or the secretary to judge the contest. All right, the next idea I have is to get students to write a limerick. Of course, this is for more advanced students, so I teach them kind of the basics of a limerick and what the rules are, and then I let students just have some fun playing around with English and seeing if they can write a limerick that makes sense. All right, the next idea I have is would you rather questions related to St. Patrick's Day. So for example, would you rather drink green beer or eat green mashed potatoes? Would you rather drink beer or Irish whiskey if you go out at night? Or would you rather have green hair or green skin? Those kind of things. All right, the next idea I have is guess the number of candies. So I find some green candies and then I count them as I put them into a glass or a plastic container to something that you can see through. Then I bring it to all my classes and I ask students how many candies are in the jar. And I give everyone a piece of paper with a slip and it says their name and then the class, and then they have a little space for their guess for the number of candies. Whoever gets the closest to the correct number of candies wins the whole thing. All right, so those are my very simple ideas for ESL St. Patrick's Day lessons. If you like these activities, please be sure to check out my book, 63 ESL Holidays Activities and Games. Okay, catch you next time.